Good afternoon, Corvallis. You're listening to Second String Sports, 88.7 FM, KBVR Corvallis, 3 to 4 every Friday in the booth. I'm Jake.
I'm Logan.
I'm Grant.
You can hit us up on our Twitters during the show for some live chats. You know, just recommend any sports topics you want us to debate or yell about or just discuss. I'm at JMcGrady7.
At LT McGinnis.
And at Grant Ocampo.
Or, of course, you can live chat just with hashtag Second String Sports, or our show's Twitter is at Second String KBVR. We got a big show today.
We do. Big one.
Big basketball weekend for all you basketball NBA fans out there. There's going to be something going on every day from today until Sunday before the games pick up next week. It's 2015 NBA All-Star Weekend, NYC. Pumped?
Yeah. I'm kind of pumped.
For me, the All-Star game is like, as a kid, I feel like I look forward to it as like Christmas. But now it's just like, you know, it is what it is.
If it's on, I'll watch. You know, I mean, I'm not going to plan my day around it. If I'm home, I'll watch it. Something like that.
I'm for sure watching it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be watching.
Thing, like, there's no way I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, it's just you're always just interested and intrigued, and then once it's over, it's just you have to wait even longer for more games to come back.
Yeah.
And, I think the celebrity game's on today. That's not...
Nah. I don't watch anything on Fridays.
It's funny,
if
but
it's on... What was the guy, the governor last year?
No,
it's senator. It was like some school.
No,
he's district.
He's like the Secretary of State. It's Arnie Duncan.
Yeah,
Arnie. That was hilarious.
Arnie's balling.
He balled out so hard.
Yeah, he balls every year.
Yeah, he balls every single year.
He is a god. He was hilarious. Who else do we got in the celebrity game this
year? I know
year?
Common's in it again. Just kind of.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart won the MVP couple.
Kevin Hart wins the MVP
2 or 3 times.
Kevin Hart. Yeah, he wins just because people like him. But what was it like 2 years ago? Wale sucked.
Wale was horrible.
Wale was just
trash.
It was so bad to watch. And he played football in college. I was gonna say. He kind of boasts about his sporting talent, but
ball
whatever.
like arenas.
Yes,
swish.
Exactly. But we'll get into the main All-Star discussion towards the middle of the show. It'll probably be the main topic of today's show. We got dunk contest, 3-point contest, skills challenge, and of course, we sort of discussed the starters, the logistics.
Yeah.
Last week of
second half predictions of NBA.
Yep.
We got Beaver basketball.
We'll get into some Beavs basketball tonight. If you guys are planning on, you don't have anything to do, women's basketball tonight, 6 p.m. in Gill. It's the damn cancer night, so wear pink. I'm pretty sure first 300 get the free pink damn cancer t-shirt, which is cool. So, I mean, they're always balling, so.
Big game.
Check out women's basketball.
Yeah, I think Arizona State is ranked 12th, and the Beavs are ranked 8th. So
yep.
Exactly.
It's definitely a good top 25 matchup if you want to go head out to Gill and show some support.
Yep. So, why don't we get to into a little Beavers basketball?
Yeah. Man, we come to this every single week, and we're just always just proud of
Pretty much every week, we're just the hype band.
Yeah. And
we're on the wagon.
Yeah, we lost to UCLA at UCLA the other day.
Pretty bad.
And it was
a wake-up call. I mean, we don't expect much on the road, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and we lost 75-59.
Yeah.
And we had so many kind of missed opportunities where we could have cut it to I think at one point Olaf shot a 3, and if he would have made it, it would have made it a 26-30 game.
Yeah.
And he missed it, and it was still 23-30. So it was still, but right after Olaf missed it, it was a breakaway dunk, and that's where momentum instantly changed, and that's where Beavers just kind of went downhill from there in that game. But if we could take maybe like a silent little victory here against USC, getting split the California series 1-1.
I think it's for sure attainable.
Yeah,
I think we got this.
Yeah, USC's 9-15.
Yeah, I'm calling that evenly successful.
And 1-11 in Pac-12, I'm pretty sure, or 1-9, or 1 win in Pac-12.
They played us kind of tough here at home.
It was kind of a good game.
I want to say it was the 55-50 game.
Yeah.
And that was when Gill was packed.
It was the absolute. It was like the 3 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah.
8,000 crowd attendance.
Yeah, and it's going to be I think today or not today, but I think on Sunday, I think the Beavs they should get that W. The UCLA loss was kind of tough. There was just no offensive flow in that game. Gary had some of his buckets. He had some sick dunks.
Gary and Langston had a good game, but besides that,
and it
wasn't much there.
Yeah, from all the games, the X factor, I go back to it. X factor is Olaf. Olaf, if he's boarding, if he's banging down low, if he's making threes,
when he hits his threes,
and that's
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Yeah, Olaf is my X factor of this Beaver basketball team. And the other one is also Gomez. Definitely the key is the down low, because if we get into foul trouble, you look at it, there's no one really to get anybody off the bench. But yeah, but we're still undefeated at home.
Yeah,
14-0.
Yeah,
we'll talk about because we had a good week last week, and looking forward to tearing that over. But man, that's a undefeated at home. 14-0 means
cannot get anything
best of all time.
Yep.
So
who would have thought? First year as a coach against UW, Wayne gets literally an Oregon State basketball record.
Yeah,
setting records. And if you haven't seen it, there was an article yesterday by Jason Quick about
that was a really good article.
Really good article.
Yeah.
So I'd go look that up.
Did
on
you
Oregon
also
Live.
see Bleacher Report put out an article about Gary Payton II?
Yeah, I read that.
did.
So like paving his own name, kind of moving away from the family,
making the nickname as the Thief.
Yeah,
I love it.
He it's fun to call him the Glove. It's
the mitten.
The mitten,
Yeah.
off his dad, but I like the making his own name.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hashtag the Thief, get it trending.
All right, so right now, guys, we're sitting at 5th in the conference.
5th in pack.
And we're tied for 5th. We're tied with Stanford right now at 7-5 and with in the conference, and 18, and we're 18 or 16-8, and they're 16-8 as well.
Yep.
So, and then Oregon's 18-7, Arizona's 20-3,
Oregon's right up there with us, yeah.
And Utah's 19-4 and they have 9-2 in conference and 8-2 in conference. What do you got? We're kind of middle of the pack right now. We got like a month left of the season before we get into Pac-12 tournament. What do you guys see where are we going to end up as?
Personally, I think
in Pac-12 or just overall?
In the Pac-12,
Oh, okay.
since right now we're 5th in the conference.
Tied for 5th.
We're tied for 5th. So where do you guys think that we will end up being?
To think.
I think we'll end up somewhere around where we are right now. Honestly, I think that an NCAA hope is a little bit too optimistic. As much as I'd love that.
I honestly think that's out of
if
the
we
question.
had to have that. I mean, that would have to come from us winning the Pac-12 tournament, which is doable, definitely. But we just have not found a way to win on the road, and that's a sign of a great team and a sign of a team that's going to get into the NCAA tournament.
We still got Oregon at home, granted, but that's going to be a pivotal
Utah
game. Still got Utah's the biggest game we have left.
Yeah.
So Utah, Oregon, both home games, both doable with the crowds that we're getting. So,
but we only have one more home game.
We have
one more road game. I mean,
we have at USC, and we're home versus Utah,
home
home versus Colorado,
and then home Oregon.
Yes, that's right.
Down the road a little bit.
So I think that the lack of road wins, even if we get this win tomorrow, which definitely obtainable, it's just 2 road wins the whole season is
pretty tough.
It doesn't really look good, even if we end up in the top couple. In the
they're not going to give a bid to that exactly.
Yeah,
it's all about the tournament.
that was going to be the next question. Just NRT or NCAA, and right now I take an NIT berth.
If it's looking at NIT. Why not?
We've been in the we've been in the CBI the past few years, and
don't want to be
opening round lost CBI last
opening
year.
last year's
so sad.
CBI versus.
You guys remember everyone said last year that Craig should have just pulled from the CBI? They didn't even think that he was going to do it.
Yeah, because it cost the university money and
and embarrass school.
Yeah,
NIT though, I mean.
Yeah, if you get, there might be even a possibility where we could be the home team of the NIT, and
which would be. Gil would have its top blown. Hashtag flame emoji.
People would come out support with tinks and just
people would be roaming. They'd be roaming Corvallis.
An NIT berth would be just one of the best things that happened to this program in years.
Yeah. I mean
that's saying.
And especially when you think of where we were before the season, to even be talking about an NIT berth, middle of the Pac-12 with 4 games to go in the season. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to see.
Hey, Tinkle, Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
And not just the Pac-12.
Yeah, I agree.
Coach of the Year.
I mean, maybe a little bit biased, but
maybe biased, but look at what he's done.
Yeah, exactly.
With what
we have that
he
liberty.
has.
We can be biased if we want.
Yeah.
With what he has and what he's done, it's up there for Coach of the Year.
I agree.
Pitts of the Year?
Pitts of the Year, too.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Pitts of the century.
If you guys don't know about that, I'm sure if you've been to a home game, you'd notice when the suit jacket comes off, the waterworks are unleashed.
The water.
Do I have a... yeah, I don't have a
river flow.
It would be kind of disgusting, but I don't think I have a river soundbite here. But
yeah, that was one of your weak.
That was weak, Jake.
That was a weak attempt. But anyway, when Tinks takes off his jacket, he's passionate. He gets into it. He's sweaty.
Yeah,
He's showing some emotion.
One thing that makes me a little bit nervous here in the Pac-12 is that with UCLA, they moved to 7-5, and Cal, they're right in there at 6-6. But those are the other 2 teams. So as far as we could slip, I think it would be
slip.
Yeah, right around 7th through
7th.
4th. I think that's where the Beavs land. It's
exactly.
If we could get a couple wins here, and maybe, who knows, we could get 3rd. If we could get 3rd, that'd be awesome. But
3rd would be incredible.
It would definitely need an Oregon slide here. Yeah. But
I don't even know who are they set up against for the rest of the season. Have they played Utah yet?
They have UCLA, Colorado, Utah, California as the next 4 games.
All right, that's solid. Oregon could take some hits in there easily.
Yeah. So
we'll see what happens.
And this Pac-12 tournament is going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that is something that anyone can win. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think Oregon State has a legitimate shot at there with the defense. They just got to find a way to win on the road. Yeah. And get the offense going a little bit and play with the same defensive intensity that they do at home, and they got a shot.
Yeah, definitely.
Regardless of the Beavs making the tournament or not, you best believe. Tune in March. It's pretty much going to be all college basketball all the time here. So look forward to that. Is that all we got for Oregon State men's basketball this time? Check out the games this week. Women's basketball tonight.
USC tomorrow at
USC tomorrow.
2.
Yeah, and just top it off. Beavers at 16-8 is just right now is just a great sound. It's just 16-8
cake.
Yeah, especially we've already locked up. Better than what the experts said we would finish at the bottom of the Pac-12. There's no way
they thought we were going to be rock
They
bottom
thought we'd
chilling.
struggle to get 1 Pac-12 win, and here we are sitting 2 games above
pretty.
500 in the Pac-12.
And also, just to talk about that UW win, UW was supposed to be one of the better teams. They have NBA prospects coming out, and then now they're going downhill, and they lost Upshaw. So that was another maybe a good team just to kind of be like, good. Glad to see you guys struggling.
We dominated UW.
Yeah,
it's such a good game.
Yeah. So
GP had some sick dunks as always.
Yeah. So we're really looking forward to the next few games
really
here,
looking forward
and it's going to be especially that Utah game. The Utah game is going to be really important for the Beavs to play a good game in that one.
Definitely.
So, Gil, come out, support. There you go.
Come out and support. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, of course, we're going to get into the meat of the show, NBA All-Star Weekend, discussion on the events there, and then a little predictions where we see the season ending off now that we're at that halfway mark, a little over halfway, actually, after the All-Star break, rest of the season. Playoffs on the loom. Not really, but they're coming up.
A couple months away.
I just get too excited. I love the NBA playoffs. Once again, you're listening to Second String Sports on KBVR. I'm Jake.
Logan.
Grant.
Once again, hashtag Second String Sports if you want to hop in the NBA discussion. Coming up next. Now I just got too excited. Choked on my own tongue. Stay tuned. This is Second String Sports.
Stressed out? Need a break? The MindSpot Cabs is a unique sanctuary where you can soothe your mind, body, and spirit, as well as learn skills for health and well-being. The MindSpot is free and open to all students, faculty, and staff. To make a half-hour or hour appointment, call 541-737-2131. Half-hour consultations with a CAPS member on how to use the MindSpot equipment are also available.
Still remains within the sound.
And we're back. Second string sports, 50 Shades of Sports. Funny, Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
It's
Valentine's Day.
Grab your significant other and listen to us on radio,
Year 2 of doing that voice.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
What's better than, snuggling up on the couch, eating some chocolates, listening to second string?
Nothing's better than that.
Pretty romantic, right?
Yeah.
I'd say we got romantic voices.
Coming through the airwaves.
Anyway, it is Valentine's Day weekend. Big V-Day tomorrow, so I'll be watching the NBA dunk contest for V-Day. So, pretty romantic right there.
Mm-hmm.
But with that transition, let's please get into NYC 2015 All-Star Weekend. We teased it at the beginning of the show. There's the Celebrity All-Star Game tonight. I think there's the NBA fashion show or something tonight, but
oh yeah, I saw that. Where like DeMarcus Cousins and
I'll be kind of interested to watch some of the YouTube clips of that. See what it's like. It'd be kind of funny.
It would be just like ridiculously funny. But yeah.
Who would be, if you had to pick the most stylish? If you think like a wild card winner or the worst? If there was
worst,
if there was the worst fashioned.
I feel
NBA.
like I don't know the best, but I think I know the worst.
I think.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
There is no doubt in my mind Russell Westbrook is the worst dressed.
Okay.
And Dwight Howard's up there, too.
Yeah, now that Dwight's been out, he's been dressed... Yeah.
But in the sense of fashion-wise, for all the fashion heads, Russell is one of the most fashionable. I'm talking about, just no cares given into their appearance whatsoever. Just
true.
Russell probably spends, $50,000 a year just on clothes alone. So that's, for all those weird... freaky Paris fashion people, Russell's probably up there. But I would have to say Robin Lopez and Tim Duncan might be up there for strutting the runway with world's baggiest jeans, world's rattiest shirt, and world's oldest
Tim Duncan's
lawnmower shoes.
He's still just living in the 1990s. You can't blame the man.
I'm pretty sure Tim has a belt clip for his phone.
Tim just hasn't aged. He's still living in the 1990s. He's just
Tim's reminiscing.
Yeah, he's just like, man, I'm still playing like I'm in 1990s.
At least he gets some fresh cuts now and then. He isn't going the Shaggy Tim.
Yeah, he used to go I have a fat head of Tim with Shaggy Tim.
Oh, I do like Shaggy Tim, but man, I saw Rolo after a game once strutting with baggy jeans that looked like he got him from Goodwill. He had no belt, so he had to hold it up with one hand, and he was rocking some Adidas that looked like he stepped in mud, and an unbuttoned polo with a wife beater under it that, looked like he got it at Goodwill. Nothing against Goodwill. We go there all the time, but just saying. That's his style. Strut their stuff. NBA.
True.
Anyway.
True.
That's tonight. Friday's kind of the boring day of the weekend, but let's get into some predictions and thoughts on Saturday. Probably Saturday's hands down my favorite day, for sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Pretty much. Actually, it's everyone's favorite.
You get to
day.
see the skills challenge. Challenge is really. Hey, what do you guys think of Lillard?
Not defending the
not
win.
trying to defend it.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I kind of like it, honestly.
It's nice little he accepted the All-Star, but it's kind of like I don't need I gave you 5 events last year. I'm gonna step back. I think it's fine. Who's in the skills? I know it's. I think Lou Williams is.
Lou Williams?
I think he might be.
It's here it is. Our participants. Patrick Beverly is replacing John Wall.
Oh God.
We have Trey Burke.
Derp.
Trey Burke, Brandon Knight, Kyle Lowry, Alfred Payton.
Replacing
Michael Carter-Williams.
Yep.
We have Schroeder replacing Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Jeff Teague. Isaiah Thomas, and there it is.
And John Wall.
I'm fine with that lineup. John Wall's still in it, right?
Oh, okay. John Wall then too.
Yeah.
I just thought if he was replacing John Wall.
Pretty sure every year that I've watched it.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah. John Wall's not in it? Huh.
I think the NBA website messed it up.
Maybe.
Classic NBA website.
Yeah.
It seems like every year the skills challenge, someone, the person you'd think to win it doesn't. Do you remember that year that Tony Parker just biffed and missed, all the free throws? Who's kind of like, screw it.
Yeah.
I think that was the year Damian won, actually.
Damian's won 2 years in a row.
I don't know. I think looking at this lineup, I'm going to go wild card.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go Brandon Knight.
He's got the speed.
Yeah.
He's got the nice shot.
Mm-hmm. I think
he's got the handles.
I'm gonna take Brandon Knight in this.
I take B Knight.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. If I had a 1, 2, 3 power rankings, I'm gonna go. And who I think is gonna win? Brandon Knight. I'm gonna go Jeff Teague, and then I'm gonna go. This one's gonna be a tough one. I think I'll go Kyle Lowry as the third one, just because he's the best player in it. But I'm gonna go Kyle Lowry on that one. What do you guys think?
I think my first would probably be Jeff Teague.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just had such a great year. I don't know. He's gonna come in there confident. John Wall probably 2 for me, just because of how fast he is. I think that
if Wall's in it,
yeah. Oh, true. All right, if Wall's in it, I would have picked him. But if not, I was gonna go at Trey Burke because he was also
he was in it last year.
He was in it last year and won with Lillard. So I think that he's just experienced and not that means a lot, but
yeah,
could be part of it. And I think Dennis Schroeder too. He could be a little wild card pick.
Schroeds.
I don't know.
Schroedy.
I think it's actually pronounced Schroeder, but
yeah. Actually, we got
Schroeder.
If
Toaster Strudel.
Let's see.
So I was gonna go Teague, John Wall if he's in it, but if not, I'll go Trey Burke.
Yeah, I think this is a team. It's Isaiah Thomas and then Patrick Beverly. And
a team.
Yeah, are on a team.
Oh, okay. So
and then it's
I didn't realize they were doing this again.
Yeah, they're doing it again. And then it's Elfrid Payton.
That screws up our predictions.
Elfrid Payton and Jeff Teague. And it's Trey Burke and Brandon Knight. So maybe that might...
Trey Burke, Brandon Knight is like the all-star.
And then it's Schroeder and Lowry. So... Yeah. I'm thinking... Whoa. We got the video going on.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little third-party action.
Yeah, okay,
we meant to do that.
Jake, okay, so what do you have?
I'm honestly going... If we're doing the teams like last year, I'm going Burke Knight. I think wins it.
Right.
I think wild card, maybe Isaiah and Patrick.
Yeah, man.
Patrick's got really nice handles, and Isaiah is a knockdown shooter, especially when he's open. So I'm going them in my second lineup, maybe.
All right. Well, let's move over to the 3-point contest.
Yes.
All right. This is probably it's going to be one of the most exciting 3-point contests.
This is the most anticipated. Like this is in the past years has been disappointing.
Yeah.
This is pure stars.
Oh,
this is the best 3-point contest ever.
Yeah. Okay, so
Inconceivable.
The returning champion, Marco Bellinelli. Hey.
Whatevs, fam.
Trying to defend his championship, he airballed maybe a couple times, and he's just like to the hate.
He did it with style,
To the haters, he goes, "Hey, I can airball and still win this ship." So here we go.
Yep, exactly.
Championship.
Yeah.
Yep. Take that ship. Championship, boy.
Yeah.
Bellinelli was one of the most interesting 3-point participants ever last year, where he just airballed a couple of them.
Yeah.
And he just ends up winning because he gets on a streak and knocks quite a few down. But what do you guys think for this year?
All right, so we got Marco Bellinelli.
Yep.
And before we get
Chef
into this,
Curry.
If you guys are listening, what we previously said with the skills, hop in, #SecondStringSports. Who do you think is going to win 3-point? We got Dunk next. We're discussing it, but if you want to hit us up, tell us what you think. We could be
Send
wrong.
a tweet out, Jake. Send a tweet.
All right.
Get people going.
All right.
All right, we got Steph Curry, a.k.a. Chef Curry with the pot.
Chef Curry with the pot,
Chef
boy.
Curry with the pot, boy.
Yep.
Rap siren
goes off.
Yep, we got Steph Curry. That's going to be a tough one. We got James Harden.
Boo.
Yeah.
We got Kyle Korver. We got Wes Matthews.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. We got JJ Redick.
Was looking more for a... There we go.
And we got Klay Thompson.
Swing.
All right. Okay, so what do you got? I kind of have a feel of what direction you guys are going to go in this.
A little biased.
So give me your top 3.
All right, that's better. That's more fair. So obviously, me and Grant, Blazers till we die, Rip City all the way. So, I can't not pick him. I'm going to have to go Wesley Matthews. Honestly, is one of the best shooters in the NBA. You can't. The numbers don't lie. Ball don't lie, fam. Come on. So I'm going to go Wesley with the win. But obviously, if I had to pick a number 2, Steph, obviously. Number 3, I'm going to go with Korver.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, Korver, and then Wes, I'm hoping takes it, Never participated in anything All-Star, so it's a big opportunity for him, big look for the Blazers.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to pull it because Marco Bellinelli. I love him, but this contest is gonna be too tough, way too tough.
Poor Marco.
But this is my top 3, not necessarily in order because I have no clue who's going to win this. It's impossible for me to predict. I'm gonna go Steph Curry, Kyrie, and JJ Redick.
Ooh, Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie had a good 3-point contest. I want to say it was either last year or the year before.
I think it was last year. It was last year.
Yeah.
I think he was the final. It was Kyrie and Marco, wasn't it?
It was Bradley Beal and Marco.
Okay. I think Kyrie lasted though.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Damian was knocked out first round.
Yeah, I'm going Kyrie, Steph, and JJ Redick, and there it is.
All right.
You got
top
Grant.
3.
I like it. One, starts with a W, ends with Esley. I'm going to go Wesley at 1. I don't know. I think that he's just, almost no one is predicting him to win. I don't think anyone has. Least no one has. Some of the least pressure in that contest. He'll go out there. I saw him practicing the other day on Twitter or whatever, and it said he hit 18 out of 25, and he hit every single money ball. So, that could be, if he does that again, I think that's a great round.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I'll
money
go.
balls are key.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
True. Rap siren. All right. I'll go Wesley at 1. 2, I'm going to go Kyle Korver.
All right.
All right, yeah.
And 3, I was going to go Klay Thompson.
All right.
I like Steph Curry a lot, obviously. But, and just like Logan said, this is way too hard to predict. You really have no idea. But I think Klay could get on a hot streak.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just want to point out that Kyrie did win the 2013 three-point shoot. So that's what was in our memory. We just couldn't remember from the archives.
I remember that.
Pulled that out of the archives.
Not a big Kyrie fan, but,
All right.
Logan got that archive look up.
Yep.
I like it. A lot of people like the dunk competition, but personally, I think I kind of look forward to the 3-point competition the most. It's just a shootout. The best shooters in the game going at it. It's just automatic.
It reminds me when I shoot on my mini hoop.
It's such a high pressure. Like, it's stressful to watch when you're watching, like, Marco or we're watching Wesley. It's like you're like holding your breath on the money balls.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. We'll move over to dunk contest. We got dunk contest. Giannis, Greek freak.
The freak.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We got Giannis. We got Zach LaVine off the Timberwolves, who we've seen him play here at UCLA when he came here last year. So
he went ham.
We got Victor Oladipo and Mason Plumlee. And
Wiggins.
Wiggins is not in the dunk contest.
Yeah, he is.
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't. There's 4. Oh, yeah.
Wiggins is for sure in it.
No.
Andrew Wiggins is in the dunk contest.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Sorry, Jake.
Where'd you get that?
NBA.com.
Everyone's been discussing Wiggins.
No, he's not in the dunk contest.
Well, I'm disappointed.
Maybe he's helping out LaVine.
I think he's in the Rising Stars game, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, no one likes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So nice try, Jake. Nice try. Let's get a boo for Jake.
Boo.
It's touchscreen.
All right. There you go. We booing Jake. All right, we got... Okay. So now that we know that Wiggins is not in it, Jake.
He was in it, and he dropped out. So I take my boo back. I was right.
Still... No, I don't think
he's not in it.
He was never in it.
I just looked on Twitter. He dropped out.
Okay, so...
He doesn't want to do the dunk contest. He is pulled out last minute. It was 5.
No.
He was in it.
Okay.
Hands down.
Jake is salt right now.
I'm saying, you called me out. It was on SportsCenter. They were discussing. He was in it.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
All right, whatever.
They never just do 4.
Right,
it's always 5.
He's not in it.
Now he's not.
Okay, cool.
Okay, go to your predictions.
I got Victor Oladipo.
No.
You go.
LaVine.
No.
Yep, he's winning.
That's my boy.
LaVine's your boy. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I think this is really between. I don't know. I think Plumlee is out.
Yeah.
So
I don't
it's
think anyone's really
between,
predicting Plumlee.
I don't know. This is another toss-up. I think Antetokounmpo could really do something pretty cool just because of his length.
Yeah, Greek freak.
I think I'm gonna go LaVine.
He's something special.
I mean, if you go look, I think it's LaVine, but I'm not sure. If you go look, there are some insane dunks that he's thrown down.
Oh yeah,
I don't even know.
I just know I've seen. My brother was at a Las Vegas dunk contest, and Oladipo was in it, and he sent me a couple videos of him.
Oh yeah, he can get up there too.
He can get up.
I mean, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, I think I don't know. LaVine's just gonna. He's young. He's a young guy. He's a young fella.
Yeah.
Maybe under the I'm just seeing under bright lights. He's just gonna kind of choke a few dunks. That's all.
I got you. Yeah. I think that if they do the fan vote type thing again, I think Greek Freak has a great chance if he's close because he's so well liked.
I think they brought back the fan vote because last year was an atrocity and they listened to the fans. But who do you guys think is going to be the most disappointing? Just ultimate bland.
Probably Plumlee.
I'm going Plum.
Yeah.
Our friend is pretty convinced that he's going to win for some strange reason.
They are returning to the classic format.
Yep.
Yes.
So
I think it's between LaVine and Antetokounmpo, but obviously, Oladipo could come out there and do something, and I really don't think Plumlee's going to do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plumlee just comes out and win it.
Yeah.
Props to him. Watch him shock us.
If he does that, I'll give him a shout out on next week's show if he wins.
Grant, what would you do if Plumlee takes flight and just destroys and wins? Would you do something for a little bet?
Depending on what it is, yeah.
We have someone on record that we've made another bet with that if Plumlee wins, he's got to eat a blazing wing at Buffalo.
Dang.
Would you be in on that?
No.
If someone bought it for me, sure.
Yeah, I'll buy.
Then yeah.
You take down that blazy?
Yeah.
All right. Folks, if Plumlee wins, Grant Ocampo, host of Second String Sports, is knocking down a blazy.
Yeah, I've never tried it, but
neither have I.
Sounds reasonable. Plumlee, come out there and surprise us.
Wait, you want to eat the wing?
Well, if he's good enough to do that, I'll take all
all right, I feel it.
I'm a man of my word.
I feel it. Who do you think? Do you think there's going to be a surprise help from any celebrity connected with a player?
I don't know.
That's Drake.
Hard to know,
we had Drake last year.
Yeah.
And there's another year that we had. I don't know. Damian didn't really have a chance to even do anything special because he got that stupid knockout with the old format. But
yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to know because there's not. I can't picture anyone that's majorly associated with the Bucks, Wolves, Magic, Nets. I don't know.
Bucks? No, I can't think of anyone.
I think that obviously if there's personal friends though of these guys, then there could be something, but I'm not really sure.
You big into the fan vote, and are you going to throw out a vote here or there if it matters?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm a vote for Plumlee.
Okay. Well, if he's even in the final round.
That's true. All right, so we did just get a live tweet in from someone predicting earlier. Christian Thurley has Wesley Matthews in the 3-point and Giannis in the dunk. Commendable.
I can definitely see that.
Yep.
I'm happy with anyone winning except Plumlee. Actually, I'm happy with Plumlee because that means two people eat blazing, so it'll be a good show. Oladipo, LaVine. Actually, I want LaVine to win. Or Giannis. I'm just all
so pretty much the whole field.
So pretty much every.
Jake just wants to see some cool dunks.
Yeah, I mean I do too.
I want to see every contestant.
Jake wants Andrew Wiggins to win.
Yeah, even though he's not in it, he can still win it.
He was never in it.
Yeah, I know. I guarantee though he will do something with LaVine. Maybe ride in on a little motorcycle.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Wiggins could help out LaVine. That'd be cool.
I think he will for sure. I mean, you're not gonna have Rubio. You could, actually, yeah, you could.
Rubio throws dimes. They could. Jake's just all over the place right now.
I am flustered, I just thinking too much about those dunks. I love the All-Star Weekend. What can I say? It's Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Right, so if you guys got any more predictions for the dunk contest, who you got? Oladipo, Plumlee, LaVine. Giannis, the Greek Freak. Yeah, who you got? Who do you think is going to bring out something special? Tweet it at us. We already got someone voting for Giannis. But yeah, moving on to you can call it the main event to most people, but it's fun to watch. Sunday, the 2015 All-Star Game, and we've been talking about it since last week, but I would say this year is probably the year that there's been the most injuries, last-minute dropouts, switch-ups, reassigned. Between last week and now, Dwayne Wade has officially dropped out.
Yeah,
he's been replaced by Kyle Korver.
Yeah.
And we also have Anthony Davis dropping out.
Replaced by Dirk Nowitzki.
So, it's 100% open for starters. And correct me if I'm wrong, Grant, I believe I saw something that LaMarcus has been announced as starting.
No, it was it was in contention.
Yeah, with KD. So
it's going to be Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but
I don't know.
They're going to want the stars to start, which you can't really argue too much with.
Yeah, it's Duncan, Durant, and Aldridge in line to replace Anthony Davis as the
West
starter.
I did see Duncan was kind of a wild card. Steve Kerr thought.
Sorry, Dunky.
But he said it kind of jokingly, so I don't know. Just because they were former teammates. I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did start Duncan and then he plays for 3-5 minutes and then he's done and then LaMarcus comes in and for him and LaMarcus plays a lot of the game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, LaMarcus has never been one. This is his 4th All-Star appearance, and he's never been one to really show out in the All-Star game. He's admitted his playing style isn't, one that's flashy, but it's not flashy, but he gets it done. But, I think the wild card for the West, if he does get a chance, is I think Damian does one thing in that game that makes the announcers go, wow. Just, he's pissed off. I think he'll have one crazy dunk maybe.
Yeah, I can see it. He's a streaky shooter too. There could be a time where he comes down and hits a couple in a row. Damian, he likes big lights.
Yeah.
Big stage.
Flash.
Definitely kind of like a wild card, maybe even MVP if he just gets enough playing time. But, I mean, obviously it all depends on the playing time.
Did you just call him Major Damian Lillard?
Yeah.
All-Star MVP.
Okay, well, Damian's tendencies. He's a streak scorer. He can light it up.
That's bold. I like it. Obviously, I love that, but
it depends on the playing time. If he comes out there and gets 20 minutes, he's not winning MVP, but
yeah. For all of you basketball fans who have watched the All-Star Game over the years, it's a huge it's just a fun, kind of jokey event. The first half, at least, is no defense. It's lobs, it's dunks. They give what the fans want. It kind of toughens up and gets serious around the 4th quarter. If it's a close game, of course they're going to want to win. They're competitors. But basically it's for the fans. If you got a player playing, you're going to pay attention to him. But what I want to know is, for all the first-time All-Stars or, underrated players, who are you guys looking forward to most? Just, ball out, maybe get a chance, do something exciting, shock someone? I'm going to have to go with...
Hey, mine would have been Anthony Davis, really. But now that he's out, I was really looking forward to watching him.
Yeah. He's playing it smart, though,
Yeah.
I really hope Dirk doesn't play. I mean...
Hey, I don't think,
respect to Dirk.
I don't think Dirk will play that much. I don't think Duncan will play that much.
Wait a minute. If I do remember last year, I think Dirk had 1 point, and I'm pretty sure he played 2 minutes.
Yeah. I guess one player in particular I'm looking forward to might be John Wall.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if John Wall, maybe even Kyrie Irving. I don't know. Maybe I'm riding I'm riding the Kyrie bandwagon during All-Star Weekend, but I could see maybe one of those guys winning the All-Star.
Some Irving.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm just I'm feeling
that Kyrie.
I usually I'm gonna choose I always like to choose the West just because West Coast
West Side
just West teams, but I think the East might pull this one out. I'm gonna predict that one
West
right now.
has won it 3.
Yeah, West has usually been dominant.
In a row.
Well, in the West, from an actual basketball perspective, if they weren't just screwing around the whole time, I think that the West would win every time almost. I mean,
yeah, and
it's pure talent.
In the West, if I had to choose a player maybe to break out, maybe you guys won't like this, but I think I'm gonna go James Harden.
I can see it.
James Harden.
I can see it, but I don't want it.
He's having a great year.
Never will be a fan.
I think James Harden
He's having an insane year.
He's going to start. I think he's going to get most of the playing time in the West. I think James Harden goes off, and I think he's the MVP of the West. I'm going John Wall MVP of the East.
Okay. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of the personality off the court, but you can't deny talent. So I'm fine with seeing DeMarcus Cousins get some looks.
Yeah, me too.
I'm fine with seeing he's kind of in the same, not as bad as Damian, but he's in the same situation. You could say he got snubbed, but then he's the one who got the initial replacement, and Damian got snubbed again, and then Damian got the replacement for I think it happened in between last show. So if you didn't know, Damian Lillard is indeed an all-star because he was replacing Blake Griffin, who has a staph infection and his elbow needs surgery. So that's how that happened. He is in fact in, but two-time all-star. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm saying if the West win, I might say Kevin Durant, but I don't know how much playing time he gets because as people were saying, I think he's a little pissed off that he didn't get the initial look as a starter.
Yeah.
And, granted, he didn't play that much, but he's been an absolute terror. The last week he had a 40-point game against Denver, so I think...
He's been a terror his whole career.
Yeah.
I mean...
Exactly.
When you look at it, too, he's won MVP of the All-Star game a couple times,
he
right?
thrives in that situation. So you say if he gets enough playing time, I think
definitely
he's going to be
he's up at the top of the...
And dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that Steph Curry, too, I think,
exactly.
the year he's having, the way he can shoot the ball, I think... He's a little bit like Damian, he can come out there and light it up if he gets on a streak.
If he wins that 3-point, he'll be juiced.
Yeah, throw some assists. I think Steve Kerr also gives him quite a bit of playing time.
Yeah, fair
so
enough.
I think Steph Curry is definitely my leader for if the West wins that MVP.
Who you got on the East?
As far as the East, I'm kind of with Logan here. I could see a Kyrie type.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no one that's besides LeBron that really just stands out as like a high volume scorer.
Yeah, and I think LeBron does not play as much as he has in years past.
In All-Star games?
Yeah, in
this
All-Star
game. Back. Last year it was I think Melo kind of shined last year. Mm-hmm. It was Blake Griffin that absolutely went off for the West last year.
I just don't think he plays as many minutes just because of his, some of his...
He's smarter. He's older. He's wiser. He takes it easy. That's why he never did the dunk contest, and he never will.
Yeah. I think Kyrie or John Wall, kind of similar type players. I think one of them will.
You're feeling me.
Come out of it. Yeah. John Wall, I got that. Mm-hmm. So
I respect it.
But I have the West winning. But I don't think it's going to be it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, always is.
It's just something fun to watch.
Yeah.
For the day after Valentine's Day, Yeah.
NBA's love.
NBA's love.
NBA's life.
Whoa. Double ditto right there. So, we're wrapping up the NBA All-Star discussion. If you guys have any last-minute opinions, All-Star game, any Blazer friends out there, you think LaMarcus will start, you think Damian's, going to get a few looks, go off, #secondstringsports. Anyway, any last round-out topics of anything in the sporting world that, sort of caught people's eyes recently?
Recently?
Yeah.
No, we'll take a break and we'll round up.
All right. So last break of the show. Show's coming to an end once again. Second String Sports on 88.7 KBVR Corvallis. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Share your truth, empower yourself, and encourage others to do the same. Be heard. My Truth OSU is a Tumblr page that was started by the Community Organization and Collective Action graduate class here at Oregon State University. The purpose is to give a safe, anonymous space for Oregon State University students, staff, faculty, and administration to share their stories of discrimination or notable kindness. The goal is to bring these truths into awareness and to show that oppression is a widespread occurrence that needs to be taken seriously. To share your truths, go to mytruthosu.tumblr.com.
And we're back, Second String Sports. Logan's got a little baseball recap for you guys.
Yeah, we got a Beaver baseball. It has officially begun today.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
stadium's looking good.
Hey, yeah, if people are going to go look at Goss, and Goss is, Jacoby Ellsbury was here this past week and put some $1 million renovations in here. We got new field. We got new. Kind of
brick, new. It just expanded. New seating.
New expanded
new barriers
area.
It's
so
awesome.
it's gonna be it's gonna be a really exciting. Even get Goss louder. It's gonna be exciting. This year Oregon State was ranked, I think 30. They're around the 30s of overall the preseason for teams in college baseball. We have we have our ace returning from last year. Ace. Yeah, we have Andrew Moore returning. He he kind of slid back from his freshman year.
He's been
in his sophomore year. But no, I think this is going to be a big year from Andrew Moore.
Really?
He had a great game today. Only gave up 1 earned. The game today we won 2-1 against Northwestern.
Okay.
We went off a walk-off balk, and so
don't see that very often.
Yeah. So it's going to be I think it's going to be a decent year. It's we got a lot of inexperienced players. Our pitching staff is really young. Chase, one of our aces last year, Chase Fry, who led the Pac-12 in ERA, and we lost Wetzler.
We just got a live tweet into the show from big fan Crystal McGinnis with a pretty nice pick of Kelly Olynyk with the locks flowing.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the interruption.
Thanks, Crystal.
Yeah. So we came in 40th in the country. I was mistaken there.
40th. Okay.
Yeah. And we just have a lot of unproven freshmen. We got Trevor Morrison, our shortstop, returning from last year. Our most experienced player this year is Jeff Hendricks, and experienced fielder, and he's going to be leading off most of the time. We're going to rely on him a lot. As far as the lineup goes, we lost Michael Conforto. It's
40.
Yeah, we lost.
Yeah,
Dylan Davis. We've lost our big bats, and it's just going to be interesting to see how some of these unproven freshmen just come in here and they play.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
New stadium,
Yeah, well,
new season.
Yeah, as the pitching staff has always been in the past, it's really deep, and we're just going to try to work behind Thompson and Andrew Moore.
I like it.
Yeah. So and surprise Arizona. We won this game against Northwestern, and next game we play is going to be Michigan State and then New Mexico. So look forward to a little spring baseball coming in here.
I feel it. Exactly.
Yeah, the season just started, and it's going to be a long season, so let's get excited.
All right, so that's the wrap-up for the show today. Once again, we're Second String Sports, KBVR Corvallis, every Friday, 3 to 4 p.m. If you're new, if you're old, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting. We always post the podcast up on YouTube, /Second String Sports, or Facebook. So, thanks for tuning in. We went over All-Star Weekend, Beaver basketball. Check out the women's basketball game tonight. A little baseball preview. Guys got any Valentine's Day plans? Valentine's Day weekend.
Hey, I'm going to Qdoba. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that kiss. get that free burrito.
So if you guys didn't know, Qdoba, if you give a little smooch at the cash register, you get one free burrito.
Yeah.
Buy one, get one free with that smoochie. So any of our lady listeners,
girls can kiss girls, guys can kiss guys. It doesn't matter.
It's a free country, man.
Anything can happen.
Any girls out there, hit me up. You want a free burrito?
Yeah.
At Grano Campo.
At Jay McGrady7.
Hey, I try to give Miley Cyrus. I printed off a picture of Miley Cyrus last year. I tried to give her a kiss.
Hilarious.
But you did? Did they make it?
Yeah.
No, the Qdoba's workers, they weren't having it.
Looking at to kiss someone else?
Yeah, I had to kiss our friend Mike on the street. Yeah.
Burritos will be flying. I'm just saying that.
Yeah. You do it for the burrito.
I do it for the burrito. So any ladies out there, I'll give you a free burrito if you want one. Anyway, we're derailing here. It's Valentine's Day weekend. It's All-Star weekend. Have a good Valentine's Day. If you got a significant other, spend it wisely. Have some fun. Buy her some chocolate. Take her on a date. Do something nice for her.
Yeah.
Get her some roses.
Take her to a sporting event.
Be Christian Grey. Or not, 50 Shades isn't your thing. Yeah, take her to a sporting event.
Take her to a sporting event. That's what.
Yeah. Probably the safer bet.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for listening. This is Second String Sports, 3 to 4 every Friday. I'm Jake.
I'm Logan.
I'm Grant.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Go Beavs.
Go Beavs.